So basically, that is the major purpose of this project. The length is 13.3 kilometers, and the project is 3.3 billion naira. The contractor is ENL Consortium Nigeria Limited. The project manager, Engineer Femi Ojo, is here, and I'll give him the mic to say one or two things about the project.
The Honorable Minister, sir, and the team for the Google Governor, let me appreciate your initiative that the whole Nigerians, they are appreciating and they are happy about. We awarded this contract, and there be challenges, but as of today we have overcome a lot of challenges, and then with this where we are, impression we are having from all the party concerned, solid minerals, SSS, police, we will not we will deliver as per the extension given to us. Thank you.
Just for records, please, this project is 51% completed as of today. 51%.
We had some challenges at the conception and the beginning of the contract, only because people have come, we have spoken to them, and they have overcome most of these problems and challenges. That is why. The first problem we have about this contract is when we come at the initial concept, at the setting out of alignment, we found that the coordinates that we are giving is taking the road from the intention of the government, because we are giving a photocopy drawing, and then we are giving some IP points. Is that IP point, when we set out, is taking the road 5 kilometers away from this particular present alignment, because the drawing given to us, the realignment is cutting across the existing road about between 8 to 9 locations, and when we now apply that coordinate given to us by the consulting engineer, is 5 kilometers away from that particular alignment. We had, before we can move into that before we can overcome the rainy season for that particular year has come set. That is for 2009. We were to start work around April 2009. So in the process of this alignment, it was around 2009 that around June, July, that is 2009, sir. April 2009. And this contract is passing through some Fadama, and then we have this rocky area. So like that rainy season of that particular year, we cannot actually work in some Fadama sections which we have overcome. All the Fadama sections along the axis has been overcome. The only place we are having challenges is these rocky places which all the problems encounter we have overcome. When we are paid this year around June, that time this year June 2, the rain are setting, and we have been experiencing a kind of abnormal rainfall here. Is of reason even as at it's 18 months, sir. We have spent about roughly it's just 3. This is the third year. Yes.
The contract duration has been extended to 31st June 2013.
My name is Dennis Emmanuel, Youth Movement for Good Governance and Civil Society. Please, Mr. Contractor, you said you just overcome some problems. I don't know whether you overcame these problems 3 days ago, because 2 weeks ago I had cause to pass on this road. You were awarded this job, according to you, since 2009. This is 2012, and this job is like this. I pass here every time when I'm traveling to Calabar, and there's no time I pass this road I see a lot of Nigerians suffering, accidents, robbery, so many things happen around this place. And I am so surprised to hear that this contract was awarded since 2009, and up till date the place is still like this. So now that you're saying you have overcome problems, I don't know whether you overcame these problems yesterday, because when I was passing here 2 weeks ago, there was nothing happening here. I don't know how you react to this.
Thank you very much. You see, when at the initial stage, I say I don't want to be enumerating most of the problems we encounter. For example, at the conceptual stage of this particular contract, there is no defined provision for diversion. Take for example now, like here now, this alignment is not concepted at the initial, and that is all we have been doing here. Even like here now, the road we have to construct, part of the alignment from where those bodies are is part of the alignment. We have to find a way to allow and widen this side. All these things, there are challenges that are not in the concept at the contract at the initial stage. Like now, where we are working now, originally is designed without climbing lane. Later, climbing lanes are introduced, which automatically will affect this the present alignment, and we have to work in such a way that it will not affect the ongoing vehicles.
How do you respond to the charge that there was nothing happening here 2 weeks ago?
Things are happening 2 weeks ago, because like we have blasted, it's not just today we have blasted. Even we have been working. The only thing is that the rain that has been falling here has not given us a kind of operation expected. That is, we are working. We have been working.
Yes, Controller, sir, I want to know whether the original design conforms with what you are doing today. The original design given to you, does it conform with what is obtained today?
Yes. Sorry, sir. You see, it is painful to see a thing like this. We're all Nigerians and we have to be honest. You understand? This contract, as it was awarded 3 years, you are a Nigerian. 4 years now, you are a Nigerian. You are saying, when you started, you didn't know it would be like this. Are you not a professional? Why would you be talking like this? You're talking as if you're talking to kids. When you got this job, was there not a defined role? Didn't you know what you're going to do here? Didn't you see the topography? Okay, this thing is painful, and some of us it pains us when you talk like this as if you're talking to children. It's painful.
You see, what I'm saying about the design issue is not something that I'm just maybe fabricating or maybe I'm manufacturing. We work according to design given by the ministry, and when we have problems, we have to inform the ministry that this, what we are having and what is being given by the consultant is not conforming with the intention of the ministry. The design consulting engineers, they are not here. It's Rafting consulting engineers. Rafting. That is blaming the delay on the consultant. No, that is one of the problems. Like now, if you come and we do the setting out, if the setting out has even conformed with the intention of the ministry, that particular year we're supposed to have even started the job. But before we can resolve, we have set into that particular rainy season, like I said. And most of the places that we have worked, they are Fadama sessions that even. I don't know no, where we are, they are Fadama sessions. Like this, there are some places even the controller knows that where we are work, they are Fadama sessions. We have even tarred those places. They are geologists, but I just want to know where there is Fadama. There are some here. Even there are some. Even we have finished
That's one thing. We have even finished yes, sir. We have 2 places here. We have another place there.
Simply shows that you are enemy of the ordinary Nigerian, because what the ordinary Nigerian feels is that government is not doing anything. Do you think your company deserves to be given any contract again, in view of the fact that you spent more than 2 years when you are supposed? So do you think you deserve any contract again from this government? Thank you.
My brother, we are not enemy of. Yes, we are not enemy of Nigeria. And this is our country. We are not foreign contractors. We are indigenous contractors. And this is our country. We cannot go anywhere. The success of Nigeria, the success of this contract is at utmost paramount. We cannot run away. Even in spite of all the challenges, we are ready to continue and finish the job. So we are not enemy of Nigerians, and we are Nigerians, and we are going to anywhere or to nowhere. I'm sorry.
Why government should not revoke this contract from
I am a Yaki. I report for Radio Nigeria Kaduna National Station. I've had cause to pass through this road. Even last week Tuesday, I passed through this road from Kaduna to Lafia, my station. And to be frank with you, there was nothing going on this road until now. There was nothing going on. That is one. Secondly, the realignment you are talking about, is it part of the initial design for this project? Thank you.
I think the controller will be able to answer the question of whether what they have carved out and give to us is part of realignment for the project. Because what I need to understand is that this place has been designed for dualization. So out of that dualization, they give us a drawing, photocopied, and then they now give us IP, and that is the IP that we set out. All we now notice that the IP, they are not conforming with the drawing given to us. So the dualized drawing I've not seen. Maybe the controller can say more about that, please.
Questions to the gentleman in white.
My name is Dogo Shama, State Chairman, NUJ Nasarawa State. Oga, it took you 4 years to have got to a level of 51%. How many years will it take you to finish the 49?
Thank you very much. The present administration, the way they are responding to payment prompt now, I think the project will be delivered has extended. Take for example, the certificate we raised 2010, I think June was paid, this year June evaluation, and by the time the certificate was being paid, there is much we can't do much because the weather was bad here. So but with this prompt payment embarked upon by the present administration, that particular extended given to us, we will not even, less than 1 day, we will deliver the project. That I know by the grace of God.
And Mr. Contractor, sir, is complaining.
Well, the most challenging place now has been overcome. Presently now, if you can see, this is the last, we have gotten to the formation, and that is the last rocky environment that we are. So with
Financial mobilization is
no, it's not a problem. Apart from the delay in payment, which was honored in June, presently there is no financial problem.
Kalu Idika is my name, Radio Nigeria. I have had cause to report on this very road about twice, and truly speaking, we are talking about realignment here. From the little you have done so far, can we even believe that you are really doing what we call realignment? Because we have even more coughs than what we used to have before. The coughs are becoming too thick, and there is probably we may have more accidents. Do you know this road is called Many Have Gone?
Thank you, my brother. The section that have what you call S-curve, if you go further, you will see that one has been rectified. Like now, when you are coming on a steepy alignment like this, the whole thing cannot be straight. when you are descending on a slope of say like 6%, you cannot have a straight road. But like around kilometer 17 there, if you look at it there is a S curve there. That one has been taken care of. Around as you go up, around between kilometer 10 to 11 there, the S you will see even when you are down on the third section, that one has been taken care. But like a section like this, you can't have a complete straight line, because if you have a complete straight line, you are increasing the accident rate. Thank you very much.
Actually, I want to know, maybe it may be the last one, sir. I've not had the Federal Controller of Works make any comment in respect of all the, that have been said. Is there any serious synchronization between the two of you, contractor, Federal Controller of Works? Because I suspect that probably there is some kind of connivance, between the contractor and the Federal Controller of Works. And what is the original cause? You have mentioned that. This variation, did it attract any additional costs to the government?
I've never mentioned about variation since my discussion. I've never mentioned the word variation. No, I'm talking of, what I'm saying is that I'm talking of alignment. Alignment is, they give us a drawing, and the drawing that they give us, we're supposed to come here with data and set out and conform with the drawing given to us. But when we now do the setting out, it's not conforming with the drawing. It's taking the alignment 5 kilometers from here. That's what I said. I've not
asked you was that.
I'm not talking about variations.
What's the name of your company?
ENL Consortium Limited, sir. ENL Energy Nation Limited. Nation Limited.
Yes. My name is Engineer Femi Ojo.
What is it? How many roads your company
We have been doing some three, sir. In Lagos and then in Calabar. Township roads in Calabar or in Lagos. Then we did.
Township road. What is
it? We constructed roads in Ogba side. Ogba. No, if I can submit the record, but I don't have this thing off of now. But Yako, we have Asiga road in Yako local government. That is what we finished before we come into this contract. The name of the.
Look at the side. Look at the problem that has taken place. You like this side? Oh, you like this side?
Sir?
You like this side?
No,
we went to Fort my chop road. You saw how PW cut the road, and you go there today, it is a beauty. When you compare that to what we here, don't you see a marked difference? But go for maybe you will answer that.
The rocks, as you are seeing them now, have just been blasted. You can see that trucks still removing the blasted materials. After blasting, they're supposed to shape. That's what we do. You have to shape the slope. That they have not yet done, but they can only do that after they have removed the debris. So there is shaping of the slope. Okay, it's a bit far, but up in front there, the slope has been shaped and it's looking smooth. But this section, they have just blasted it, so that cannot be done now until they have removed the debris.
But let me say that it's very troubling, the pace of work on this road. I know that it was in 2001 when the former president visited Nasarawa State, and the paramount ruler of this land, the Aregon, requested to the former president that because of the number of Nigerians that die here, because there is no month
there is no week that passes without some accident. This is one of the worst road curves in the country. Everybody that goes to Road Safety Commission will find that there is nowhere in Nigeria that people die more regularly than here because of the curves on the road. That place there is called Many Have Gone, and really many have gone. Many people have died on this road. I'm not talking about the property that have been lost here. We in this area, there's no one that has not lost a relation or someone he knows on this road. So the Aregon recommended an appeal to the federal government to realign this road to avoid or to stem further losses. So this was accepted when I was still here as deputy governor. The former governor, Elijah Abdullah, pursued this until we left. There was no final approval for the job to start, although it was accepted in principle. So it was in April 2009 that this award was made. Now, I am not too much concerned about the quality of the work yet, but the pace of work here. Because each time we passed here, even before we went back to government, you find one or two equipments aside and you won't see much activity going on. What is the total length of all the realignment? It's not
13 kilometers. 13.
Even the 13 kilometers is not really the length of road, because if you look at the actual length of the places, you put them together, it can be up to 13 kilometers. It cannot be more than 5 kilometers if it is up to 5 kilometers. If you put the total, exactly. So if you put the total gaps of the road that's supposed to be done, it cannot be up to 10 kilometers. It's 6 kilometers. The length of the actual work to be done is about 6 kilometers. So if you put the sections of the amendment together, so to be on 6 kilometers for, I know the complication you are talking about, the terrain and so on, but I am not sure, from those who ply this road and all of us, and I know that people are not happy with the commitment to this road by the contractors. Long before now, this is not just today, long before now, this is one of the points that Nigerians have always complained. Sometimes you come here as the road is now, once there is a blockage here now, especially with all the coughs that you have dug out here, if you don't exit this road quickly, more people will die. But whenever there is any blockage here, sometimes you have kilometers of vehicles stopping on both sides of the road. Now they don't have that privilege because of the various gutters, they dug out portions of the road. So let me say that on a serious note, we can't claim that we're happy with the pace of work on this road. And I also know that this problem cannot be blamed on the Federal Ministry of Works. This is an indigenous contractor given an opportunity to prove himself. We are not happy with the pace. We are not happy with the rate of progress over time. And the few equipment that have been rushed to site today, in the last 2 days that we started this tour, I hope they will remain on site after we have left. This is what I will appeal to the controller of works and the contractor. As it is now, like I said, we need commitment by this contractor. We need to see more work, and we need to see him out of this place. Because if you have other road projects and you take this length of time on 6 kilometers, I'm not sure that you'll be doing so, at a profit. But the length of time that you have spent here and the pace of work is very frustrating for the citizens and for all of us who ply this road. And I've also had cause to discuss this with my colleague, and I know how we all feel about this road. Please, we should not be giving government a bad name when we have an opportunity to do things for the country. We should not be giving government a bad name. You're an indigenous contractor, you should prove yourself. And you have not proved yourself over this period. You haven't proved yourself. The other contract given to an indigenous contractor also, Panyam, Bokos, Wamba Road, we've had the same experience. Now you are on here. Please, in council, the president directed that certain categories of jobs should be given to Nigerians. That is the commitment of the president, that's the commitment of the federal government, that we should patronize our own to promote them so that they will grow and gain strength over time. But when you are so patronized, you must demonstrate commitment. You must demonstrate commitment. So you can hear from everybody that nobody is happy with what has happened here so far. And we have seen now that over the last weekend, some more equipment have now come to site. Let them remain here. And don't think that we'll come once and go. We are from this community and we'll be driving through this road. We have been doing so since the beginning, and I think that you need to do something. Honestly, nobody is happy here. Community is not happy. The governors were not happy. Nigerians are not happy.